And good evening. This is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com and the Women Report. Now, in a previous video, I did my top 5 players that you need to know that you might not know for class of 2018. Well, this list will be my top 5 players for the class of 2019, 2020 that I'm keeping a close eye on, that I want to see more of, but I'm not shocked at how talented these kids are. Um, these kids have shown something. I think they're going to show more, and it's just going to be a quick. I'm keeping a close eye on these 5 guys. Now, the 2019, 2020 guys that I know are good and know that are, I have no doubts, but I'm just keeping a close eye on these 5 guys because they still got a little more to show, but when they do, they're going to show it. So, and these are the 5 players that you might not know about that you have heard a little bit for 2019, 2020, but it's just going to go for 5. See what you guys think. All right. My first one, class of 2020, running back, athlete, Charles Coleman out of Oswego. I saw him play versus Oswego East last season. I was completely blown away with the kid. I think the kid is going to be unbelievable. I think the kid is a major Power 5 conference type of player. I think he's something special. And when I mean special, I mean really special. I mean, in a couple of years, we're going to be talking about him a lot. So Charles Coleman of Oswego, class of 2020, is a kid to look out for. Ability to just he makes defenders miss, like I said before, but he also puts defenders on their ass. It's unbelievable, this kid's tenacity and his toughness. And he plays football like a defender, not on an offense. It's unbelievable what the kid can do. Next one, Isiah Dietzman from Wheaton, Warrenville South, a defensive end. Now, I think he's 6'4" now. I think he's going to grow a little bit taller. It's my personal belief. The kid's unbelievable. Wheaton Warrenville South produces those type of lean, stretchy receivers, defensive ends, and some defensive players too. But Isiah Dietzman's that type of kid. Great character kid. Ability to pass rush, ability to read the offense. He just does it all. He's a kid that you need to keep a close eye on. He's that typical, how do you say? He's that typical DuPage Valley conference defender, and he's just going to make a name for himself coming up, and it's going to be even more. You're going to hear his name more and more in the coming 2 years. And he's a class of 2019 with Charles Coleman. Sorry. All right. My next guy, class of 2019, linebacker. And this kid is unbelievable. Giorgio Aquila of St. Ignatius, linebacker. His ability, especially when he was playing against bigger and older kids, especially in the games that he played, he did some amazing things. He was able to break through the blocks, get to the tackle. Great pursuit, especially at that young of a linebacker at that age, is unbelievable what he was able to do. Speed, and he's just going to get bigger, which is even scarier. But Giorgio Arquilla of St. Ignatius, and this is another player I'm keeping my eye on, and he's class of 2019. My next one, class of 2020, no one knows about him, but a lot of the bigger schools do know about him, is Kentrell Beck of Shelbyville. He's a wide receiver. He is at 6'2", I believe, right now. He broke a lot of records, catching records last year. 6'2", 200 pounds, class of 2020. Unbelievable to jump. He's a multi-sport athlete, gets to the ball, burns defenders. Yes, he plays for a small school, but he is that good. That's a kid that you want to keep a close eye on. Kentrell Beck of Shelbyville, wide receiver, 6'2", 200 pounds. I know the University of Illinois is interested in him. I know 2 other universities are interested in him too. And my last one, and this is my favorite one, because if he gets a little bit more inches on him, he is scary as shit. And that is Koby Reed, defensive tackle for Immaculate Conception, Elmhurst. He's class of 2020, great freshman year. class character, humble, stays to himself, but just a mean SOB. Tough-nosed kid. Met the kid. Like you can just see it in his eyes. You can see the tenacity and the ability to go after it. And he's that nasty kid that you need as a defender, and especially filling up that A and B gap. It's like nobody's business. That's what you need, and that's Koby Reed. He's still young, still raw with his movements. But once he gets older, oh my God, he is a sight to behold. Koby Reed of IC. So those are my 5 kids to look out for from class of 2019, 2020 that I'm keeping a close eye on. Again, I want to do 5 players, not the 5 top players, but just 5 players that I'm going to keep an eye on you for the class of 2019, 2020, both classes. If you like what I had to say, please follow me, Coach Big Pete, and Deep Dish Football on Twitter and Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram, Coach Big Pete. How you doing? Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please visit deepdishfootball.com. And if you like what I have to say, please feel free to leave a tip or a donation in the right-hand section of the front page of deepdishfootball.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And to these 5 kids, stay humble, work your ass off, and get the grades, and be the best teammate that you can be.